Hey all, it's Ordinary Hero here, back with another Sims 4 video. So today I decided to build a treehouse in The Sims 4. I will have you know that this was before the ladder update was a thing, so I sadly was not able to use ladders and did have to use stairs. But anyway, I experimented with building a square treehouse because I feel like most treehouses in popular media, etc., are usually squares. And I was going to make this really huge, house that someone could actually live in. And I was like, wait, no. If kids are going to be in this thing, because no one actually lives in a treehouse, so why not make this cute kids hangout area and get this tree placed right, and then I can focus on, just putting lots of cute little kids doodles and such up in this treehouse. So that's what I did. It was not easy at all trying to get that tree to work right so that when I sized it up and get it to sit on the thing, it would look like it was meant to be there. I wanted it to be set there. I wanted it to feel like it was supposed to be there. And I really just wanted a cute looking tree house that you could put your kids' stuff in. So once I'd finally gotten the tree positioned to where I wanted it, I got to work on the roofing. Because I knew that the tree coming up through the roof wouldn't look that weird, but the tree coming up through the floor would be weird if it wasn't sized up right. But I thought that this looked really cute and it fit with what I wanted. So I made the wall height tall wall height just because I really wanted the treehouse to be as high above the ground as I could. You'll notice that I'm building in Newcrest in the same world that I use on my other lots. But anyway, because I don't have ladders yet, because this was filmed before the ladders and alt placing windows update, I had to use stairs, and figuring out the stairs was painful. Like, the tool that they gave us to move stairs, it's not that bad. It's just not easy to manipulate correctly. But I did manage to get myself something that looked fairly decent. I had to shrink the tree down again because I realized I, kind of needed that. And then it was on to getting the room done. So I put this fence up. It's a season's fence. I do end up using it in a few other locations on the treehouse too. But that season's fence I placed there because I wanted a fence around where the tree was just so I wouldn't end up using it because I didn't want full walls because that would look weird. And then I was going to place it on all the sides and decided I just wanted it on that front side because it looked so nice. And that way it felt more like a kid's playhouse and less like an expensive thing. But because we cannot all place doors yet, or at least we couldn't. We can now. It's very sad. I had to use just a random old gate. I think I ended up going with this black base game gate, and then I placed it there because, again, I thought that kids would be more likely to just have, a cheap looking gate, not something super fancy or anything, because this is supposed to be like a kid's playhouse. So here I started adding the wallpaper. I really love this season's wallpaper for shacks and sheds and kids stuff because it fits really well. I think I used a season's kids table, and those are both Tiny Living, that light and the poof coffee table. I wanted to add some fun lights, and I think I do end up keeping those there, but I switched it to nighttime just so I could see where all the lighting was. Those are toddler stuff pack lights, by the way. Why they decided that lighting needed to come with the toddler stuff pack, I don't know, but I really liked the lights. They just didn't quite fit what I wanted, so I ended up just using these holiday pack lights because they looked really cute and kept the kids did this vibe. I wanted a lot of candles up here as well because I wanted to make it look like the kids didn't really have a full electricity line up there or anything. It was at this point that I realized I wanted to be able to use live edit objects because I wanted some finished school projects up, and I put a table on that wall because I thought, maybe these kids are super proud of their projects, or, they've got some sentimental value. And I used that space light that you get with the astronaut career because I thought it fit the vibe, and I just really liked it. I don't know if I end up keeping that light tower from City Living, though. But there is a lot of Parenthood stuff. And this super sized up corkboard, it looked really pretty. I liked the way it fit the room, and it was just, again, something that I felt like kids would have. So I kept it in. I switched the fence to black because I thought that matched the vibe better, and just in general, black stairs looked better. So I made everything so I could use black stairs. Now here, I'm just continuing to clutter it up. This Trasher Treasure sofa from City Living, it looks really cute, and the matching chair, they look really cute, and they also fit really nicely with what I was doing. I used this painter tarp thing from City Living and that other random tarp because I figured kids would, again, they'd be using what they could find in a random, like, trash in the woods kind of thing. And I really wanted that feeling. That's the club mat from Get Together in that corner. I put these kids made doodles up next to that artwork, the like paint splatter thing, because I thought it just, again, it fit the children's vibe that I wanted. I put that poorly crafted end table up there because I really wanted it. And then using some of the live edit objects, I placed empty bowls and cups and some random fruits up there. I think the pepper may be seasons, but there's a lot of season stuff here. I placed a bunch of things intentionally a little bit off kilter because I really liked the way that looked. Put some plants up there. And then I was going to put like a fence around the whole thing using these live edit fence pieces, but I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't think it fit with what the kids would be doing, and I wanted it to be more like, that random backyard fence. So now I'm adding in a bunch of different greenery and landscaping and shrubs at the base of the tree to cover up the fact that it's not the prettiest. And also because I figured these kids would have done something with the base of their tree. And in general, I don't think the base of any tree, apart from like the ones that like people put a ton of work into, looks like that. So now I'm just re-adding in the tree because it wasn't working right, much to my chagrin. And the tree I had wasn't sizing up correctly, and so I had to replace it. But I think it still looks pretty good, and I'm really happy with how this tree house turned out. Now it's just me trying to place it in the middle, and I do end up getting rid of those fences and just replacing them with blank walls because I really liked the way it was looking, but I wanted to be able to place them correctly. And I sized up the tree to its final size and got rid of those walls there and just made it blank wall, because if it's blank wall, then I still have that like cutout floor feeling, but at the same time, it's less weird. And with that, we are upon the screenshots. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, as it really helps out. And with that, I will see you all next Monday.